What's good? What's good? I'm back. One and only Paul Masson, another live from Vietnam Friday, and it's hot as all hell out here in the Carolinas. They say it's like 98, but it's more like 100 degrees. We got it on repeat. Thought Mr. Jones was about to be joining me. He doesn't got his device connected, so I guess he's not joining me. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce our guest. And I guess I'll get into the interview by myself. Looks like you just came in. Jones. He ain't got his device fixed. All right, so we're gonna introduce our guest. I actually interviewed Cool Kim a while back from the UMCs, and this is the other member of the UMCs. He literally has a #1 rap Billboard hit single as an artist, and the #1 rap Billboard hit single as a producer, which is probably very rare. Let's bring on the one and only Jones. You good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's bring on the one and only HaasG, Fantom of the Beat, and let's get into it.
Peace.
Haas, how you doing, man?
What up, P? How you?
I'm doing
Mr.
good,
Jones,
man. How's the weather there?
Oh, you just said it. It feels like 110 up here. It's storming right now. The lightning is coming. The thunder is coming. It combusted. It's over. I know it's gonna get worse after this.
Oh damn! Hold on 1 second. Jones, what are you doing, man? Jones, you messing us up here, man. You good now?
I'm good.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Peace.
I know you're happy, man. Your Knicks about to win, man. It looks like.
Man,
Hey, yo,
listen.
man, peace to a great brother. I was trying to race around, get it right, man. My bad, man. Peace.
You good? It started when you got here. Yeah, them Knicks they killing them. They killing them. And I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't even following the season like that, but with all the excitement going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie on it. I wasn't even expecting them to get where they got, but I heard, chirps and shouts out during the last months, and I was like, okay, we might have something here. But we got more than something. You see how they playing, B?
Yeah.
They're playing crazy. But this is that younger squad. This is that new squad. They're not like Oakley and them back in the days who was hanging out at the clubs with us a day before the game. You know what I mean?
So let's get into some of the UMCs first. So were y'all the first group out of Staten Island?
The first rap group, the first hip hop group, out of Staten Island. Force MDs was the first group. I don't know how many people remember Force MDs.
Yeah.
Tender Love, Let Me Love You. So they were the first, group out of Staten Island, but we're the first commercial hip hop rap group from Staten Island.
Okay, and y'all came out before Wu-Tang. I mean, how much do you think y'all influenced Wu-Tang, being y'all were the first commercial rap group out of Staten
Island? I mean, the influence throughout all of Wu-Tang is UMCs. We are the influence. Okay. We all came up together out there, so, RZA learned to produce from RNS. I learned to produce from RNS. So it was a bunch of us collectives all together. The only thing that differentiated us is the different groups that we chose to go into. I got along with Cool Kim. Me and Kim was, on something on our own. So, we decided to make UMCs. RZA, Meth, Ghost, all of them, they was on their own thing. Then you had your Shaheems, you had your Pop the Brown Hornets, we were all under the same umbrella as far as learning and growing and creating, but everybody branched out and started doing their own thing. That's all that is. So everybody got the same teachings, we got the same knowledge, we got a bunch of the same stories. You know what I mean? And it's Staten Island, so it's only so big.
Jones, you got a question?
Yeah, man, once again,
Don't
man,
go
much
dark
respect.
now. Don't go dark.
Much respect.
I
Like,
appreciate you.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
we getting
I'm
cooled
just gonna
down right now.
just kind of stay right. You know, just go back to something I've been thinking about. Like, you know, with Apollo Kids, what was going down?
Oh,
Like, cause cause first of all, you know, being from where I'm from, being from the South, we always love a shout out.
mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying cats are looking for a shout out, but when it pops up, and it's like, and right on that track, I mean, it was already a beautiful track. We already rocking with it. But then for a cat to say something like, you know, with my man straight from Raleigh Durham,
Mm-hmm.
man, it's like a celebration every time listening to that joint. And like, I don't know, like, what would go through your mind putting something together like that?
Well, first of all, people got to understand that, and this is jumping back to the last conversation. Me and Ghost, we grew up in the same building together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He was one floor down the hall, and I was on the floor above him down the hall. Moms and them knew each other. We knew each other. You know what I mean? So that already we had a camaraderie. We was good. You know what I mean? When it came time to do Apollo Kids, UMC's had already we ran our course. So there was no more UMCs, actively performing or doing anything at that time. So, that's when I really, really started jumping into production, which I produced our first albums anyway, the UMC first album. So I was always producing. But by the time it was time to do Apollo Kids, remember Ghost was locked up for a little while. So it was anticipated, for him to come out and rock something crazy. And when I did that beat, it was I just wanted something monstrous, you know what I mean? Something big, something that, is worthwhile for him to come home to and be like, yo, I'm gonna set the streets on fire. You see what I'm saying? So, I was always a fan of, the black exploitation movies. I was always a fan of just real hard, raw street hip hop. And fortunately, no matter how gritty I try to make the hip hop, it still has a way of hitting radio and doing its own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, that it's just, I wasn't on shrooms. I wasn't on too many 40s at the time. I wasn't lit. I was just chilling out, you know what I mean? Enjoying the music, chopping it up, It was one of those times, that's all.
So did you produce the Blue Cheese record as well?
So yeah. The two producers on that album was myself and RNS. Okay. So we were like a duo. You know what I mean? We produced the whole album. Blue Cheese, One to Grow On, Never Neverland. We was just getting busy.
Did you think Blue Cheese would be as big as it was? Because I mean, it was the number one rap single at the time.
No question.
They actually, the consensus was not even to put Blue Cheese out.
Okay.
They wanted to put out Any Way the Wind Blows, which is the B-side.
Yeah.
They wanted to put out that first. And what happened was we fought for Blue Cheese to make that the first one. And I had a feeling it was going to do good. I'm a producer. I know what
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I know what's gonna hit. I know what's gonna smack. But then they accredit our, I guess, the way the people perceived us to coming out with Blue Cheese first. Because, you know, at that time it was a transition. It was a little bit of gangster coming out, a little bit of hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we weren't that, you know what I mean, as far
Mm-hmm.
as the record showed. You know what I mean? It was bright, colorful, smart. See what I'm saying? So, you know, so certain people, they misconceived who we really were based on the video and based on that record. But to this day, I have no regrets putting out Blue Cheese first, and it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the second one went number 2. I mean, what was the confidence like after that? I would think y'all were kind of riding pretty high. Number 1 rap single, number 2 rap single. I would think like y'all'd have y'all's chest poked out with the confidence riding high.
Yeah, you talking about two kids from the urban, you know what I mean, inner city. Yeah, we was riding high, all right. You know, that's when we was. I mean, whatever we wanted as far as shows and traveling and you know all the perks that come with being a rap star. You know, we was up there with it. Um, Unfortunately, the label wasn't. You know, they weren't your ideal label. They didn't take care of us the way they should have taken care of us. Um, and that's where a lot of the disappointment came in at. You know, it was we weren't disappointed about the fans and the moving around and the notoriety and all of that. We was just worried about the way the label was taking care of us. So even though we looked or we presented ourselves as, you know, okay and happy, behind the scenes there was a lot of dysfunctional BS going on. You know what I mean? A lot of fighting back and forth with the label and all of that. But you know, number 1 record, number 2 record, that still don't equate to the money that we thought we were supposed to be getting. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was bittersweet.
Is that where a lot of the disputes came in? Was the just the money side of things?
Well, me and my partner never had any disputes. We never had disputes,
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned. The real dispute was because of the label, you know, and at that time we were young.
Yeah.
This was our first stint in the music business. So, you know, we're green. We still don't know enough yet. It was still a whole lot for us to learn at that time, you know. So uh I think we became better people as a result of that. And I know Kim is, we didn't give it up. Everybody is still functioning, everybody is still playing in the game. You know, it's a different time, it's a different era, but we still got our hands on things right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then everybody thought that we broke up because, you know, we had beef, this and that. We never broke up. We never had beef. We just, it was the weight of the game on us, you know what I mean, that forced us to the side and take a step back and just live life. We had life to take care of. You know what I mean? If the label ain't taking care of us and we're not making any money, we got to figure it out one way or another. So, you know, that was our transition. But there was never no beef between me and my partner. With Jones, he bounced.
Yeah, I figured y'all just went like separate ways. Yeah, I don't know, something's wrong with his connection. So, I mean, y'all had that second album. It didn't do as well, and I guess that's when y'all had to split up. What was the game plan for you going forward right then?
That I went and became an electrician. I was always an electrician.
Oh man, okay.
So
Okay.
I just went full fledged with it. You know. And the funny thing is, after the second album, yeah, that's when we got out of the record label and all that. I went to become an electrician, and guess what the spin around was? I went to go become an electrician, and from doing electrical work in the building, Sony building, I run into Ghostface to give him Apollo Kids.
Okay. Oh man,
See that
that's
whole
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
How that happened. Crazy, right?
So you're doing electrical work in the building, running the Ghostface, and that's how he gets Apollo Kids.
Exactly. So I leave being a rapper. I'm still producing. I go to be an electrician. Then I'm working in the rap building, the record label building, as an electrician. Then I run into Ghostface. And then I give Ghostface the beat. And then I quit my job and I'm back to producing.
Wow. Well, I mean, you had a placement before that with the Busta Rhymes Take It Off. I mean, how did that come about?
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, UMCs, we traveled with everybody. We toured with everybody.
Yeah.
So that's why it was easy for me to reach out to different artists and, get beats to them and all of that. And it was the same thing. Busta was with Violator. I was shopping beats. I went up there, sat down with A Blitz. That thunder, that lightning, that water is falling.
I heard it.
That water is falling. Yeah, so I went up to Violator, and back then, we was traveling with beat tapes.
Okay,
so I always kept a fly beat tape on me, and I was adamant about shopping beats. I wanted people to recognize me as a producer. So that's how I went up there, and I dropped off a beat tape for Busta, and they called me back in a few days. You know what I mean? We was in the studio working. So that was the beginning of me pursuing it, outside of producing for my crew. Then, that just gave me more. It just gave me more inspiration and hope to know that, I could produce for real for outsiders, for other artists.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep it just UMCs. And then that's how I started branching out and getting into more.
That's dope.
Jones, you back? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. My apologies once again.
Can you hear everything now?
Yes, all due respect, man.
That's what's up.
All right, well, you better get a question in before I do all the questions, because I got plenty more questions.
All right, cool. Well, you know what? I lost volume, when I started asking about Apollo Kids and going and all of that, man, because, like, man, that's not even a joint. That's to me, that's a joint. It's just, it's in another atmosphere.
Good looking.
Yeah, and y'all already covering stuff, but it's like, well, maybe if I missed something, my apologies. Were you always making beats? Like, was it always there? Like working with equipment and whatnot. Was it always there?
It was always there. Well, we're from New York, so it all started with the graffiti. It all started with the breakdancing. It went to DJing. I touched every bit of it. I touched every aspect of it. And then from DJing, the next step is, all right, let's make beats. You know what I'm saying? That's the elevation. That's the process. So
progression.
That's yes. That's the progression. So in order for go ahead.
I asked that because when I guess like word got around, partner to partner, homeboy to homeboy, listener to listener, maybe an article pops up. It's like, we know the name HaasG. We know UMCs, But it's like it kind of just started floating down like, yo, the cat from UMC's did that joint. And it's like, word. So
that's all part of the reinvention too. You know what I'm saying? You can't be you would not that the name is tainted or the name is bad, but it feels good when some new motherfucker comes out with some ill heat and you're trying to figure out who's that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's this kid, Fantom of the Beat. Who is he for real? Now that there's the story. That's the backstory now. Now you'll know who Fantom of the Beat is. You know what I mean? Now I can tell that whole story.
Yo, in my opinion, y'all cats, piece of Cool Kim. We from Fayetteville, man. Cool Kim, man. He be broadcasting live from the park. And I'm like, man, that cat down here. But y'all, I don't know. Y'all seem to have a duality because the same way, like, I had to get the information that Fantom of the Beats is you. It's like, man, I was sitting back listening. I'm like, man, this cat NY oil, man. And I'm just rocking. I'm like, man, he talking my language, man. And it's like, oh, I didn't know. Is that just how you rock?
That's how we move.
What? Well, you mentioned reinvented, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Mm-hmm. That's real dope to know.
It speeds up the process. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, at that time, I can say this now. I think we were really blackballed as UMCs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because the way we went out, we had beef with the record label. So I think after that, it was like, put them on ice. You know what I'm saying? So there was no new UMC deals anywhere. You didn't hear about UMCs like that. All right. So I mean, that ain't gonna shut me down. You can't go through the door, you go through the window. You know what I'm saying?
You made me think about a word. You made me think about the word perseverance.
Yeah.
They try to, some try to get shut down one way, and like, all right.
You keep going.
That's dope, man.
Keep going.
Hey,
so I mean that was.
That's the first time I've heard that. If you can't get through the door, you go through the window. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. That's a crazy one. So you produced for one of my favorite rappers of all time, man. King Petty himself, 50 Cent. So you produced Rotten Apple on Guess Who's Back. Did that have anything to do with you producing the Magic Stick?
Well, no, because I mean, yes and no. First, Rotten Apple came out first. Remember, that was his mixtapes.
Yeah.
So that definitely led up to Magic Stick, because now I'm in the circle. I'm amongst their camp, so I could get beats off with them. You know what I mean? So It took a little time, but we was there when he was dropping the mixtapes and all of that. So everything was in good timing.
Was that a proud moment for you? I mean, because let me finish one real quick. Like you had a #1 rap single as an artist and a #1 rap single as a producer. A lot of cats didn't probably have that under their belt. I would think that'd be a very proud moment for you.
It was a proud moment, but for me, it's the whole journey. Like I'm like it's the tortoise in the hare. We all know that story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you notice when other producers come out, they come out with a flurry of everything, and their name is all over the place. You hear about every record. It's almost like every record they're doing. You know what I mean? Me, this is what I'm more proud of. I'm proud that when I started to produce for other artists, the first artist I produced for outside of UMCs was Busta Rhymes. Right?
Okay.
One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
One of his biggest albums, Extension Level Event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Had Janet Jackson on that album. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That was my first production. Boom. Then the second one, Busta's dope. Now the second big one was Ghostface. Street. I caught the Street record. All right. You see what I'm leading up to now. So now I caught that first, the second one, and these all happened in order. There was no in-betweens. These are the ones that came in order.
I need to write this down.
All the in-betweens, they came after I was hot with the next big record that had two of the top MCs on it at a time, the male and the female. 50 and Lil' Kim on one record.
You've been steady building the yeah.
So, and then after that, now production started, falling in, and I'm getting familiar. Artists are getting familiar with me, and those are that's the highlight. That's the more. That's more of what I'm proud of. Just the way my records were coming out. You know what I mean? And then that's what sealed the deal for me. So now I was able to, go over here, go over there, produce over here, produce for this one. The Succession was what I was real proud of. So, now it's time for new things now. You know what I mean? I like the energy of the music. I like how it's turning. I like how it's feeling right now.
Do you have a particular sound that you want to hear from the music community, or because when I think about joints from you that like stand out to me, it's like sometimes it's on an album where you could tell it's like, they got the single, they got the sound, but then here you come, and it's not like the popular sound, but everybody is like, yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Is there a way you go about it? Do you make stuff towards the artists, or are you just making stuff and when you submit, if they rock with it, they rock with it?
That's great. So I mean, I'm one of those mental producers. I like to pay attention to who the artist is, and I definitely make it for the artist. I might make 5 at a time for one particular artist, but it's a distinct flow. It's a distinct sound. It's what I want to hear them on. You know what I mean? It's what I think I can see them on. So I'm painting the canvas. You know what I mean? And I'll do that. And I'll send the artist, here's 5 joints. Like, this all should fit you. And out of that 5, maybe they like 2. Maybe 2 hit them real. You know what I mean? But then I won't send no beats like that to anybody else, because that's their lane.
Say word.
Yeah. And then I'll look at the next artist and be like, how are we gonna what are we gonna do for them? You know what I mean? How are we gonna do what are we gonna do for them? And then figure it out like that.
Like, I always reading interviews and listening to cats talk. So from what you said, like, all right, you working with so-and-so, you direct them to 5. They might like 2, but them other 3, you might just not catch them with somebody else.
I leave them to the side because they might come back for those 3.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Because you don't see it. Some artists can't see it all the time instantly. You know what I mean? So it's like, give them time. Give them time to figure it out. By the time they do those 2, they might have revisited the other three and say, yo, you know what? I wasn't feeling this, but I'm feeling a different way right now. Yo, you know what? This is right. Yo, let me see what I could do with this. And then that'll be the hit. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, man, my bad, P, man. Like, man,
Okay.
this is a blessing,
No, you
man. This is
good.
an
You
honor,
good. Nah, sometimes it takes. Sometimes it takes
man.
time for things to grow on you, man. There's times I've heard a song, didn't like it at
This is
first.
one.
After I heard it over and
This is
over
one to
again,
grow on.
it grew on me.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
So you've seen hip hop evolve through several eras.
Mm-hmm.
What change has surprised you the most?
I mean, gangster rap was one thing, but drill rap, that was shocking due to the amount of deaths that occurred within that era. Like, I never saw so many people die behind drill, but behind music than drill rap. And that was real surprising and disheartening. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that phase is pretty much over. You know what I mean? It's really phasing itself out because we can't keep going on that way. You just can't. That's disheartening. That hurts.
You don't need longevity for that.
Man,
you don't need no longevity for that.
Nah.
You know, I talk with P regularly, you know, and other brothers and sisters, and you know, you got the new slang, you got the aunts, the old heads, but you know, the aunties, but you know, on the real, they the people that should be caring about you, you know. You know, okay, I want to call me you know, all right, you know, you can call me Mr. Jones, you know, you can call me sir, but you know, you call me man, I'm looking out for you, you know, and I've had conversations with, you know, with P and you know, my other family. It's like you know, when it at least came to the music and the arts, we weren't seeing nothing like that. You know, it's like there's a whole lot of these and they much younger than me. Even in death, they are younger than me. You know, it like somebody would be 30 right now, but
would be,
you know, would be, and the way things went down was recorded by Shorty over there. Shorty over there made the move. Shorty over here, I don't know, just got a car or coming out of a donut shop, and it's like, yo, you know, respect the Wu-Tang. You know, it's like out of the core members. I mean, not just with Wu-Tang, but just, I mean, you got, man, we weren't looking at the Temptations like this. You know, you weren't seeing like 3 Temptations getting laid out in a year, and it's just wild, yo.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, my bad, man. Like it gets me because
it's getting worse though. It's getting worse too, though.
And you can look into your local paper. As long as the cat rap, they be like rapper shot. So they still attach it with the music.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
I mean, it's all build and destroy. So that phase is you know, is the whole music game itself was imploding for the last couple of years. You know, slowly but surely it was already breaking down. You know what I mean? I think right now everybody is conscious enough to know that we did ourselves grimy and dirty for the last few years with this music. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to rebuild it, restructure it. You know, it'll take time, but at least there's awareness. And that's what counts. Once you have awareness, then the possibilities are, you know what I mean, are endless.
I know.
You about to say something, P?
Well, there seems to be this movement to getting back to direct to business. What do you think about this direct to consumer mindset that we're trying to get back to in the music industry? You think it's like very necessary?
It's only taking us back. It's like Back to the Future. So we're gonna start the process all over again because we've been getting jerked and now we're not. We used to sell albums, B. We used to sell albums, not a stream, and get a fraction of a. What is that? How do you see money? How do you see money? You know what I mean? Like, that don't make no sense. We were selling albums for $12, $15, $18. You know what I mean? And you'll see $3, $4 off of each album. We're selling
each album. Each album.
That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight.
They changed the whole game on us. We don't make no money now. So guess what? Let's cut out that middleman, bring it back. Why? Because we have access to the internet ourselves now. We can do anything right now. See, this was the gift and the curse. You know what I mean? But you know how to manipulate it right. And do the right thing with it. People are becoming overnight stars because of the internet right now. You can do whatever you want. People are making overnight successful businesses because of the internet right now. All right. So stop signing these corny ass distribution deals. Build yourself a website. You got AI now. Let AI help you. You know what I mean? Construct whatever you don't know. You go to the internet and find out. You need a lawyer? Go find a good one. Everything's accessible. So yes. Now, if I put my product on my website and I got fans, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. They coming to me for it. So yes, and that's how hip hop. That's how the music started. It was in the streets anyway from the beginning. You know what I mean? We were selling. Indeed. We had to sell that tape in the street, or we wouldn't even give it away in the street for them to catch wind of who you were. You know what I mean? So all it's doing is we're going to restart, reset, but we got much more valuable utensils at our disposal.
Man, that's very powerful what you said. You know, because we, no matter how much I like it or not, I wake up and I'm in a same stuff going on, but it's a different day and time. Like I don't know, for some reason you got me thinking about this. Like, man, for at least about 4 seasons of Martin, y'all cats was just hanging in the background. That's large. Like, you know, that's before streaming. Like, y'all was streaming on a weekly #1 show. Like, and I know that was there for a reason.
It's things like that. It's moments like that. That's another moment, P, for me being, you know, a high moment. Like Jay, you just said it like that, because they had some others in there, but when we were there and doing it like that, people couldn't put it together.
It was me and my sister sitting on the floor, looking at the TV my parents ain't looking at. They're like, y'all watch over there. And I'm like, yeah, you just right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, and people love reruns. Y'all in syndication on the Martin show. It's like my niece, my nephew. I'm like, you know that, and you know, it's like, man, that's. But I don't know, man. You talking about
that's what kept us part of. That's what kept us grounded. Kept us part of history. We're part of a historical show. You know what I mean? You'll never forget. That's there. That was an achievement.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a good achievement.
My bad, man. I got another one off the top, man.
Well, you also had
I
Magic
know.
Stick was on the Cleveland show, King's Ramson soundtrack,
What?
and Now You See Me Too. Now You See Me
Say
Too.
word. I didn't know that.
I was just watching
Are you still getting a paycheck for that record?
Always. Yeah. That's called publishing. It's called licensing, publishing. That's why you tell these youths.
Yeah, I figured you was still getting a nice little check for that one.
Yeah, and you want to know something? Over the years, the check value it decreases, but you never know when it's going to increase again. Like what?
Increase again? Yeah.
That was two different movies and one cartoon show.
Dope.
Each time. So
dope.
If you hold on to your publishing, we're not all, at the riches that we want to be, but it'll be those days or those times that you might not even have a dime in your pocket, and you open up that mail and there's a $10,000, $15,000 check. Why? Because you did not give up your publishing. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come at the right time. Those checks come quarterly. So, they just collect, they collect. And, sometimes the momentum is high and other times it's low. Germany didn't feel like playing a record for the month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's a wild statement.
Tell them. So it was low this month.
It's low this month.
You know what I mean? Oh, 50 visited Germany. 50 went to go visit Germany last month. So now next month is going to be high.
It's going to be bumping.
Come on.
That's dope, man. Oh, man. Man, peace.
You know what's funny about that, though? When you said,
you
said the checks come in quarterly. I interviewed Lenny Williams, and Lenny Williams said when Kanye West sampled his record that I know you or I love you, he said he moved his bed out next to the mailbox. Was coming in so big.
So you understand how now that was a big record. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. And when the record is hot, the checks are huge.
So you got any up and coming projects soon?
Yeah. I got so as a producer, I got tired of listening to everything else that's out, and I just decided to put a couple of artists together myself. And they follow suit.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They're gonna follow suit. So we're like this, So whatever we put out is gonna be consistent. It's just invading the game with a whole new sound, which is gonna be our sound. So yeah, I got a group called Volt Music, get ready to do some stuff.
Like Vault, like VAULT.
Yeah, Volt.
All right. Vault. That's tough.
They're doing their thing.
Okay.
I'm working with another artist called Criminal God. He's dope. I'm working with a female named Catherine Swain. Fly female she's from Ohio.
Okay.
She's dope. So
I got peeps in Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio's deep.
Ohio's nice.
Ohio's deep.
The whole thing right now is just to establish your own team, your own camp, your own sound. You know what I mean? Still produce for everybody else, but what I produce for my inner circle isn't going to be the same thing I produce for everybody else. See what I'm saying? You gotta. It's like Molly Moore in 2026 right now, coming back with a whole Juice Crew. See what I'm saying?
Man, why you do that to me, man? Because we sit here talking to you. Man, Marley's one of them cats, man. I would love to see more discussion about, I mean, for me, it started off with, with Biz, Kang. It started off with the Juice Crew, but it's like then you look up and it's like, chill, eat them up, L's like, oh, what's going on? And it's like Lords of the Underground coming in, they got. I'm like, wow.
Morley's my all-time favorite #1 producer.
Out.
He started with the samples, and that's how I really got into wanting to produce, because I heard a record he did for Biz.
That's dope. That's dope.
And my mom got those records. She got them 45s in the crib, the originals. And I realized it was a James Brown. I said, yo, who in a right mind knew how to take this James Brown record and flip it and make a hip hop beat out of it? I said, I want to do that. I want to do that. And, Morley, he needs, they should give him a lot more credit, because he's the real godfather of this sampling and making hip hop beats from samples.
Or yeah. Peace to Molly Moore, man.
All day.
I don't know about you, Pete, man, but first time I even heard the name Molly Moore, down here in North Carolina, listen to the radio late night.
Yeah.
They had a rap attack like around 11 or 12 o'clock. You had to stay up late to hear some stuff, man. But yo, man, you an incredible cat, man.
I appreciate you.
Thanks for breaking bread with us.
I appreciate you. Always.
I got another question before we let you go, though, and let you do shout outs. You said you and Kool Kim, y'all didn't have no issues when y'all broke up. Do y'all still keep in touch at all? Or
yeah, I just spoke to Kim.
Okay.
He had his Beats and Bars barbecue. I just couldn't make it because I was caught up.
We trying to be out there next year.
Huh?
We trying to be out there next year.
Yeah.
We're trying to go there next year.
All right, that's what's up. I'll see y'all there. But me and Kim talk. Man, we're trying to figure out if we're gonna get to Europe and do some shows.
Shows, yeah.
Yeah, overseas.
Don't let me go to promote.
How overseas is with United States hip hop.
Yeah. Yep. Y'all have had some anniversaries for y'all's first album. How long has it been since that album dropped?
30 since 91. So we're like
91. So that's
91, 50.
That's dope.
30.
What was that, like 35 years?
35. Yeah, we had our 30th. So we just had a 35th anniversary. Yeah, because we dropped in 91.
I'm 47. So I was 12 years old when that album dropped.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm 50. I was older than you.
I'm 55. I was older than both of y'all.
How young were y'all there, man? Because y'all look so young in that picture.
We was 18, 19.
Jeez,
18.
Man. Cats out here 18 dropping joints named Fruits of Nature.
that was called fun.
And the moves. Hey yo, man. I done had the same two-step. Y'all cats, and like some of my favorite cats to this day, man, they dancers. But man, the moves, man, like y'all wasn't just doing the running, man, yo. Y'all
we started out as dancers.
Man, the best cats always do. I know two cats that start off as dancers, and they my partners, they my friends,
We started off as dancers. That's how we was able to get our demos to the rappers. While we was getting in their videos dancing, we was shopping our demo tapes.
Dope.
So it's a bunch of layers. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. And I'm glad and I'm blessed to be here to talk about it.
Hey, I might be wrong, Man, I've been following you on the gram for a minute. You don't come off as a habitual poster. That's cool. But y'all, I don't know. Never mind, man. Forget about it. I don't know, man.
Don't be stuck. Say what you need to say, brother. I'm here. I'm listening.
You know, wiring and stuff like
He's
that.
like a kid in the candy store right now, man. He's like a kid in the candy store right now.
No,
trust me.
And you know about wiring and stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, I'm an electrician. Yeah.
I need to be more confident.
Dude, you missed it. He said, he said.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Hold on. He said he got to beat Apollo Kids the Ghostface because he was doing electrical work in the building and he saw Ghost and then he gave him the beat.
Yeah, you missed that part.
And then he said that right after that, he was like, oh, I'm a full-time producer. No more electrical work right now.
That's dope.
That's funny.
Dope,
crazy story, yo.
Just a circle.
That's dope, man. Because, I mean, hip-hop, rap music is to this day very impactful. But through the music, people's lives sometimes really don't translate through. You know, it ain't been too many people jumping on a mic saying, "Yeah, I went to so and so college," or you know,
right.
You know, and so it's like, you know, some people out there, they just get misled. They just think people on the mic just dope with rhymes and stuff, and you know, it's like, and not even just college, but a trade, something. You know, you got to make money out here, and man, I don't know, man.
I tell the truth, brother. I tell the truth.
That is just so. People need to know the truth more, man. People need to know more truth, man. Be able to take care of yourself, and you make #1 hits. But be able to take care of yourself, man. You are, this is dope.
Good looking.
Indeed, good man. Looking. Just recognize it.
No doubt. Thank you.
We're about to hit that hour mark. Before we let you go, man, any shout outs you want to do, man?
Oh man. First of all, I want to thank y'all for having me on the show. It's an honor. You know what I mean? I know we were supposed to do it before. I know we got caught up a little something, but we made it through this time. So thank you both. You know, I just want to shout out to just my whole team, my whole squad. You know, like I said, we got Volt Music, we got Catherine Swain.
Peace.
Yeah, we got my man Criminal. We got, you know, all the supporters for the most part. Everybody out there that you know just still believes in hip hop. It's not dead. It's not over. It's just going through a metamorphosis right now. So, you know, some good stuff is about to come out. And I'm not just saying that because we're about to put some good stuff out, but I see the people's awareness coming back. And I see the youngsters, they got lyrical flow again. You know what I mean? I'm starting to feel the beats are moving me again. You know what I mean? It's not the same 3 sounds in a beat no more. You know, they're coming back with some good production. So yeah, I just want to shout out the whole hip hop community, man.
Word up.
Well, appreciate you taking the time out. You're more than welcome to come back on. We also do music reviews on Saturdays, so I'll send you the email if you want to send any music from these artists that you have under your team. You know, we're more than welcome to review them on the show. We review all genres of music every Saturday, pretty much.
I'm going to make that happen. And I'm just going to keep you aware of what's going on as it's moving, as the singles start dropping and videos start coming out. You know, it's a momentum we building. So, you know, my crew knows they're not going to get rich overnight.
Yeah, but
you're a friend of the show now, man. So
they're down with a great cat.
You're more than welcome to come back on anytime.
All right. My G's, y'all be safe. I appreciate you both.
Appreciate you.
All right. Enjoy your night.
You too.
Peace.
I told you it's going to get warm again because that rain stopped. That just came to.
That was just it was a reminder.
Yeah, it felt good for a second. I'm out of here, y'all.
All right, man. Take it easy. Peace. Jones, man. You got to get it together over there, man.
Oh,
Technical
snap. Guess
issues.
what? I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me now. All right, we clock it out. We're gonna wrap it up. Shouts out to HaasG, Fantom of the Beat, for taking time out. Crazy story, man, how he got the Apollo kids to the Ghostface Magic Stick record. I mean, that's a big record, yo. I know he's definitely getting some paychecks off of that, and it makes sense that it's up and down. You know, 50 drops a new album, it'll probably pop off again. Who knows? We about to wrap it up, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace, and I'm out.